guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this week's video, I'm going to be just doing a chill draw with me video and share with you something I did on my sketchbook a few days ago. And I also wanted to talk about the importance of having a sketchbook and of getting into the habit of sketching daily. So if you're the type of artist that draws on loose sheets of paper, no sketchbooks, I really don't understand you. Let me just be real. I am a sketchbook type of person. I take my sketchbook everywhere with me, even though I rarely use it. It's always with me at all times. I don't take it to work just because I know I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna drive there at work and drive back home. So anywhere else, it generally goes with me everywhere. And it's honestly something that helped me a lot in my art journey and in growing my art skills. I do this as a pastime. I did this like as just in my off time, and I didn't study it. I didn't go to uni for it, nothing like that. So sketchbooks have been helping me improve a lot. It's like a diary to me, right? It's a place where I get to sketch and draw whatever I feel like, whatever comes to mind, and just put my heart and soul into it, you know? And I can literally open any one of my sketchbooks and go back in time into where I was in that moment that I drew X, Y, and Z drawings. And it really is like a diary. So it's really somewhere you can put your energy in without having the pressure of making a finished piece or something that looks amazing or great, you know? And it's also a place where you can literally do anything you want. You want a perfectly polished sketchbook, go for it. You want it to be just sketchy and messy, go for it. You want just one for having concepts and ideas, go for it. It's really whatever you want it to be, and you can be as messy as you want, and it allows you to really practice what you want to practice and evolve whatever skill set, whatever drawing particularity that you want to practice, and do it, right? It allows you to do all of that in one only place. And to me, it's not only that thing of being a diary to me, but also something that helped me draw more frequently. So to give you a little bit of backstory, I have always been art inclined. I've always been more to the creative side. And in high school, I decided to go into arts instead of going into sciences and stuff like that. I decided to just follow my path in arts, and I didn't like it at all. I understood that I couldn't make it as a job. I couldn't draw something that someone told me to draw. I couldn't do it on command. I had to be inspired. I had to feel it. And drawing on command was miserable for me. And I understood that wasn't my thing. So I stopped, drawing, not drawing. I left, right? I went to sciences, and that got me into trouble. The constant drawing got me into trouble. And I stopped drawing in high school, and I only got back to it in uni. And the difference that it makes, at least for me, to have a sketchbook versus nothing, I rarely ever sketch if I have nothing. But if I have a sketchbook, I'm more actively sketching. I can go weeks without doing anything, but it's more often for me to constantly sketch and draw and just be more creative in general, and to just develop my skill in general if I have a sketchbook. It also allows you to basically get used to drawing on a daily basis instead of sitting down on once a week and drawing something, or once in a while when you have a break drawing something. It allows you to have a space where you can literally sketch anything on a daily basis. If you're on the way to work, sketch something on your sketchbook. If you're coming from work, the same thing. If you're in a waiting room for something, or whatever it may be, little bits of time, 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 15 minutes there. If you're going to the coffee shop with your friends, just whip it out and sketch while you talk. Just it allows you to be creative without having to produce finished pieces, and it allows you to have a space where you can be creative on a daily, regular basis. And this is what really I feel for me, and I've seen a lot of other artists on this platform share this experience as well, that drawing daily really helps you evolve your style and grow. In the last 5 years, I went from drawing rigid peoples and bodies and not knowing how to like draw hair or hands or feet, and even though I know I still have a long way to go, I still have so much to learn, I still have color theory to get a hang of, I know that I evolved so much. I can show you my 2015 drawings versus my 2020 ones and my 2021 ones, and I evolved so much. It's insane. And it was just the fact that I was creating this habit of drawing regularly and being actively creative and creating space in my day to be creative and just drawing more regularly. It really helps. Now, of course, you have to have like an intention, right? If you were looking to improve, you have to put intention behind what you're sketching. If you're sketching just random things, you will become better, yes, but slowly. When you put intention behind it, okay, I'm going to study here and I want to figure out how it, like, the shapes and how it flows and everything, and you do like a study session and just practice that, of course you will learn more of that than just randomly sketching hair. But the fact that you put that into your schedule not only helps you, I believe, mentally, it also helps you develop your skill. And I feel like that to me is one of the main benefits of having a sketchbook, right? The other benefit that I also see is that it allows me to be freely creative. And I've mentioned this before, obviously, but it really does allow me to be creative and to just experiment as much as I want. And this piece that you guys are watching to right now is an example of that. So I have been working. I recently started a new job. I've been working, and it's been intense physically as well, because I haven't worked in a while and it's been intense. And I've been sketching on my iPad mainly, and I haven't opened my sketchbook in maybe a month. About a month, maybe, or maybe a bit less, but about that. Because I've been doing work on my iPad and digital work instead of doing traditional work. And the other day I just felt like being creative. I just felt like painting, sketching, just doing random stuff. And I got my sketchbook and I just started sketching random things. I sketched a portrait that I found on Pinterest that I just thought the girl looked amazing. And then I decided, okay, I'm not going to be this basic, so I'm going to alter this and just give her some modifications. And I turned her into this orange redhead demon girl with piercings and rings and earrings and everything. And then I was like, okay, what else can I draw? Okay, I'm gonna draw roller skates. And yeah, I'm gonna draw roller skates. Oh, Zelda's sword, the Master Sword. Oh my god, I would love to draw that. What else can I draw? Oh, Harry Potter stuff. I could definitely do this snitch. Jesus. And I could do like a potion. And then the first potion that just showed up on Pinterest for me was Emertentia, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, and then I added some stars because I really like doing these like red and yellow stars. And this piece came about, and I was just being creative, just drawing randomly, just allowing myself to be creative, using references but adding my touch to them, and just, allowing myself to be free in my sketchbook. And I cannot explain to you how good it felt. I spent hours on this. I spent like about 3 hours just painting this piece, and like an hour maybe sketching it out, because I was just experimenting with a lot of ideas and stuff that I wanted to do. And I was just having fun, just enjoying myself, listening to a podcast and drawing and having that freedom to do that in my sketchbook just feels amazing, and it's completely different from doing it in a piece of paper where I feel the pressure of it, like, oh my god, it's a finished piece. And even though this is a finished piece, since it's on my sketchbook, it's not as much, like, it doesn't have as much pressure as it would have if I made it on a sheet of paper. If I was doing this on my iPad, I didn't feel that, right? And it just allowed me to be free. And I think that's the takeaway here, is like, if you've never been a sketchbook type of person, and if that works for you, that is absolutely fine. But if you're having trouble getting into the groove of things, if you're having trouble drawing every day or making it a routine, or if you feel like, oh, I really want to draw, but I don't have time because I'm constantly going to work, coming home, dealing with stuff, consider a sketchbook, even if it's just a pocket-sized one, right? Just a pocket-sized sketchbook goes a long way. It allows you to do so many things, and there are so many amazing artists that make amazing pieces in pocket-sized sketchbooks. And just consider it because it might really help you, and it will, I don't know, I feel like it will really help. And yeah, I'm definitely pro sketchbook. I love it. You can also, like, there's a lot of people that keep multiple sketchbooks. I just recently have done that. I'm usually like a one sketchbook type of gal, because like I said, this is kind of a diary for me, so I don't want to have bits and pieces completely out of like timeline on different sketchbooks. But I did accidentally buy a sketchbook that I absolutely hate. The paper quality is not good. And I've just been using that to do like anatomy practices, and so I can leave this sketchbook that is gray and just experiment with color more often with it. And it really is something that you can also do. Like, you can have a sketchbook that's for concepts. You can have a sketchbook that's just for sketches. You can have a sketchbook to take with you to work. You can have a sketchbook to make more finished artwork. You can do whatever you feel like. You can have a watercolor paper sketchbook, a mixed media paper sketchbook, a simple just printer paper sketchbook for just random stuff. Like, you can do whatever you want. And the beauty of sketchbooks is that exactly, like, they serve whatever purpose you feel like. And it's just gives you more freedom. And if you feel pressure like me to, like, when you're painting on a blank piece of paper, like making it a finished thing, like, oh my god, I cannot make mistakes, sketchbooks really help with that and really allow you to practice and hone your skills. Yeah, like, if you haven't tried it, go for it. It will definitely help, like, definitely help. Yeah, I don't know, I just wanted to share with you guys this whole process that I went through and just talk a little bit about it, because this week I really felt like I really missed my sketchbook, and I was just working on so many things, and in the end, this little chunk of time that I dedicated to just be open in my sketchbook and just do whatever I wanted really felt really good. And I advise you guys to, if you haven't found a piece of time this week to work on your sketchbook, definitely try your best to do so, and just allow your head to flow, and don't pressure yourself to do anything finished or whatever. I just felt like painting and I went with it, but you can do whatever you want, just let it out. And if, like, you're having a week that's like kind of down in the dumps, just let all your frustrations on into the paper, draw whatever you feel like it, just think about it. I'm just saying, think about it. It's honestly a great help, and it's a great exercise. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the artwork, especially. I had a lot of fun with it. It's very colorful, it's very random as well, but I'm very happy with it. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching the process of it. If you guys are active sketchbookers, let me know. What are your opinions? Do you feel the same as I do, or do you have a different opinion about this? Just open discussion here. I'd love to hear your opinions on things. And if there's any videos that you guys want to watch from me, any ideas, any Halloween ideas, or even Christmas ones, I'm accepting Christmas ideas, guys. Let me know if there's something you'd like to watch from me. And I will see you guys next week for another video. Bye, guys.